Hey, I may not be perfect, no, but you can't understand that. All you see is a person who walks down the street, doesn't see me.
I'm not going to make it too complex, but let's just say Shorty has an undeveloped context about the perception of parents these days. I don't know why they teach the opposite from what they say. Now imagine a group of little girls 9 through 12 on the internet watching videos and listening to songs by themselves. It doesn't really matter if they have parental clearance, they understand the internet better than their parents. Now being on the internet, the content's probably uncensored. They're young, so they're malleable and probably unmentored. A complicated combination, maybe with irrelevance, until the intelligence meets the favorite singer's preference. Now we in this little world, so that little boy meets one of those little girls. He's thinking disrespectfully, she's thinking of that sexually. She got the wrong idea. He don't want to mess with her. He thinks she bad and being somewhat like his mother. Mom never just like that, come out the house hot mess like that. All exposed just like that, all out to impress like that, just like that. You see the fruit of the confusion. He calling it a reality, she calling it an illusion. Bad mean good to her. She really nice and smart. But bad mean bad to him. Baby girl don't play a part. But bad still bad to her if you say it the wrong way. But she thinks she bad, what a double entendre.
Mission, engage in the battle to save ourselves from the definitions thrust upon us. The time to act is now, and no, you cannot bow out, and you cannot back down. You cannot give up because the system has been rigged, and you are not a victim, not a dollar amount income, not an unfortunate schism in a land only focused on material possession. No, you are a warrior.
You are the memories that resound within each hallway and immaterial space. Memories of the first time you saw what happens when you collaborate, persist, and reflect, not going with the motions, but growing despite preconceived notions.
CQ Warriors! You are every beautiful moment encapsulated into one glorious being that is you. You are the dream and the realization of the love that exists within each of us. You are the scholars and the revolutionaries in this moment in time. CQ Warriors!
You are more than a statistic. You are the future of our generation. Like a hammer to a nail, you emerge powerful and steady, growing, learning, rising as a scholar despite overwhelming obstacles.
You are memories manifest, memories of exceeding expectations, taking all of our minds on a mission, the mission to change the world one mind at a time. But they say this can't be done, and who's got the time? I mean, these kids don't want to learn.
Barely. They want to bop and drop and nay-nay.
But I say, hey, these are my kin of who you speak, so you best to cease and desist, because the future is here amongst us and in our midst, and we will resist any attempt to dismiss, dispose, or repel us from the notion that we are not ultimately one. CQ Warriors, stand strong. CQ Warriors, stand proud. CQ Warriors, stomp like you're mad. Yes, stomp like you're mad.
Shuffling past stereotypes, odds, and expectations, you transform your imperfect world with the power of positivity, artistically expressing your individuality, yet collectively redefining our world's personality.
CQ Warriors, you are the minds that process grief and joy all in one moment, because who's got the time to commiserate in sorrow? The soldiers who trek through deserts and harsh realities to show up each and every day with a yes, mister, and a thank you, missus, and please. CQ Warriors,
we implore you to embrace the greatness that is within each of you.
To shine your light on the world like my friend Yassine Bey.
To take the world by its coattails.
Take hearts by their strings.
Make every moment a priceless memory, waiting to be cut with your
minds on a mission. This is a call to arms. The time is now. If the war is to be won, the march must wage on.
You are the soldiers who have been chosen to pick up arms, the mission.
To engage in a battle to save ourselves from the definitions thrust upon us, the battle to save ourselves from the tragedy of racist and sexist ideologies. CQ Warriors, the time is now, the moment is here, change the game.
On the brink of insanity, and you fell off that line, shattered beyond repair, tracing my fingers on your sharp edges, wondering how I'm gonna fix you. But you are glass. Too fragile to be left uncared for, so I put you on a pedestal. But I shouldn't have left you alone without a second thought of where your tears will fall. Fix you. But you are glass. No matter how much glue I use, the cracks still remain. And I know how you feel. You think I don't, but I do. because I was glass made walking on a fine line on the brink of insanity, shattered beyond repair, wondering who was gonna help me. Bye.
It's been 6 months since you've been away. Left without a word, nothing to say. When I was the one who gave you my faith and love, but it wasn't good enough for you to stay. I gave you courage that you could walk, but that wasn't good enough for you to stand. When I prayed for you to get healed and be happy, but that wasn't good enough for you to stay with me. I tried my best to stay strong so that you could stay strong with me. I hugged you every day when I got out of school. I told you I loved you all the time. I miss you being silly. I miss you embarrassing me. I hate that I feel this way. It feels like I've been shot in the heart 100 times. I feel empty every time I think of you. I ask people why I feel this pain in my heart that I never felt before. People tell me I changed. They say I look happy now. I don't know why. I'm not really happy. I'm honestly sad that I have to miss you, that you're not here to make me feel good about myself, that you're not here to keep me laughing, that you're not here to hold me when I'm down. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss when you was loud in public, when you embarrassed me when you picked me up from school. I complained and complained while you was here, and now I'm missing it. I can't believe I'm crying right now, Mama. But I do want to say this to my first lady, the lady that brought me in this world, the lady I've been in and out with, most of all, the lady I love and didn't know until she left me.
It's an ambitious stroll to view that seminal spectacle. Our collective stride lightens as we suck helium from the imagination balloons floating inside our skulls. Gradually, barefoot endorphins become calloused as they strike. Lightning strikes, leaving bones without a human. The voice of time speaking through a flash. The sound of a broken bell reverberates through our mute, blank mind like shrill cries of silence. Weird prisms drip rainbows. Still, we know, our souls tried to climb, and now we fly, leaving the process for another generation. We could all throw pink balloons in the sky and call them clouds of a sunset. A suitable ending to this inflated day.
It was midday, and the sun was at its zenith. Cuba loved nothing more than to dig holes and climb trees. Having already dug a hole, there was only one way this day was to get any better. Sat at the foot of the tree, leaning against the bark and breathing in the woods, Cuba sipped the hot tea which he had poured from his thermos, and sporadically took bites of his croissant, wiping crumbs away from his mouth after each bite. Back at school, his classmates were in math studying Pythagoras' theorem. Cuba hated triangles. He lived in a concrete jungle, and this was, as cliched and trite as it sounds, a haven, an escape from all the mundane, the grey, the triangles. Here he was Tarzan, Mowgli too, Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones. Here he was Crocodile Dundee. He was a maverick. Amongst these trees he was a poet and a king, and perched 27 minutes later, up in the canopy, he was an angel looking down at sinners in the city. All before. 78 years young, he said, and he felt it. With all his soul, he felt it. He tried even to reason, explain to them how youth was relative, how his soul hadn't aged a day since his 7th birthday, and how he felt, always, since that day, as he was becoming gradually ensnared in a trap, a cage, first locked into the body of a man, then a husband, not too much later that of a father, and later still a grandfather. Yet he had been play acting. He had only ever been a child, ever and always. And now this dying child pleaded with them, and alas, the foolish said no. So, like children do when there is nothing left, this child covered his creased face with his wrinkled hands of rippled flesh and wept and later wailed. For he would never be a child again until the moment when the earth would take her son back and cradle him like a child in her warm embrace.
fireworks I tell you about aren't the same fireworks you see on 4th of July. These fireworks don't come from love either. They come from gun stores, pawn shops, and more. A 9mm that a police officer grips strikes once more into a black man's body. The crowd is in incitement. Every day is the 4th of July in my hometown. Children's bodies are being used to color the sky. So tell me why? Why do the young die old? This gun violence has been taken too far. The most famous firework is the M80, because it brings out the biggest bangs you can hear. Well, I want to start changing those bangs. My hometown is turning into hell's heaven. If not, it already is. Where shooting is a sport, you just haven't determined who's the MVP is. The other day I saw an AK-47 in the hands of a 10-year-old. Gotta start them young, right? Heard a couple of kids crying for mercy. Couldn't do anything knowing that mercy carried them. True but sad but true. The only thing we'll remember are their bullet wounds. Bang, bang, M80s cover screams of dying children. Bang, bang, they cover the bullets of blood that paint the dark sky in paradise. Bang, bang, in my own backyard, the bullets fly through the 71 caddy to catch a young man's body. Bang, bang, I'm the one who speaks for the speakless. Bang, bang, if you shoot me, I'd rather die on my feet than to die on my knees. Bang, bang, Anthony Diaz. Bang, bang, George Ruiz. Bang, bang, Trayvon Martin. Bang, bang, Michael Brown. Bang, 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 you're next!
As a one-night stand, but I still need love, cause I'm just a man. These nights never seem to go to plan. I don't want you to leave, will you hold my hand? Oh, won't you stay with me?
Anything else? I don't know what that means, but I heard it. I can't dance. I can sing. I can play the bass guitar. I'm okay. I learned to love that. I learned to love that. I am a person who is okay. I am okay with my life. I am okay with being who I am. If I wasn't okay, would I be standing here? Probably. But I'm still here. If you understand who I am, then you would know I'm not okay. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just a little piece of fragment that was put together by a simple puzzle piece. Not one little puzzle piece that makes like this whole big giant circle full of the world. I am not one every billion. I am that one little fragment. Yet I still want to be the center of attention. That's right, I'm an attention getter. I am a go-getter. I'm something that can't dance. I'm something that is just there. I'm a fragment. So why can't I understand that? Why can't anyone understand that? Why can't I realize that I am who I am? If you can't accept me, go hit by a bus or something, I don't care. But I hope you understand that if you are who you are, trust who you are. If you don't know who you are, search it up. You got Google.